YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's Top Toy review. And look who's different. Well, I normally use Trackmaster Loot, but we've got the Tomy Plarail EH500 running on Tomy and Trackmaster Track. It's also pulling quite a long freight cargo train, most likely with containers and a few choppers and trucks, faceless choppers and trucks, I would say. And oh yes, I can just see it. There you go. It's coming along the way again. And strangely enough, as I'm making this video, I've got two flip-up toys to showcase to you though. I didn't do that many new ones today though, because obviously I was a bit too lazy and I was running out of ideas. And I've also got another project to work with, obviously. But the one I'm going to take a look at here first is the flip-up Origami PONIES / Pets Ffluttershy and Bonnie Dash at Pet Finding and Free Ranging Menagerie 12-pack. It costs about £14.99 or £15. And there's the back of the packaging here. You know, when I was doing this video, I actually did one of those videos before, and I've actually deleted it because obviously it took a long time to upload, and I also didn't want to upload as well. So that was the very saddest aspect about making flip-up toy reviews on YouTube. But nevertheless, it's quite a good looking, piece of art there. We've got a freaking tortoise, and we've also got a freaking cat that looks like someone from the Aristocats, if you know that Disney film. And we've also got a freaking goat. Ho ho! Totes my goats! Or should I say, boats my goats? Well, obviously I don't know how good or bad or different this flip-up toy is going to be like though. And I can assure you, I'm pretty much the guy who pretty much makes loads and loads of flip-up toys that are pretty much based on ponies. And strangely enough, I had to basically, well, put my flip-up toy components onto the bed because, well, there wasn't much room here, as I can tell, which is a bit disappointing. But yet again, let me show you some ponies. We've got Bonnie Dash. Okay, she looks so different. Yet again, the cutie marks look a lot more darker than usual, of course, with the clouds. Maybe looking at the face detailing, well, looking a bit different as well. It's not really that white whenever I think about Bonnie Dash though, but yet again the tail is also a bit different here as well. The main design also looks a bit different here. Again, it looks very, very nice, and it looks quite the design. Okay, so it looks pretty good indeed. Had to add, you know, I don't know what I'm saying here, but I just felt like I've just added some cream because my fingers were bleeding at the time. And yes, as I was making this video, I had to basically do so many jump cuts because, well, my fingers were bleeding. And that's not a very good, nice sight to see. But what is very nice to see is Ffluttershy. Hooray! That's amazing. She's got beautiful looking eyes. And she's a Pegasus like Bonnie Dash, obviously. And we've got some cutie marks here. Okay, it looks fairly nice though, and wow, this is pretty much almost perfect though, apart from the fact that Bonnie Dash hasn't got the right colour of cloud though. I think it's meant to be more of a whitish colour than a greyish, darkish greyish colour though. But yet again, what's even more nicer than that is for the fact that the ponies have got their names. Look at that, Bonnie Dash, and if I go towards Ffluttershy here, look at that. Without making a bit of a rude moon, get it though, because, well, obviously, it is, of course, rude to do some mooning though, with your bum and stuff though. Hopefully YouTubers are going to flag on me on saying that, aren't they? Alright, let's move on to something a lot more, I'll just say it sedately, I'll just say it general for the audience there to say. Let's take a look at this one here, which I presume is supposed to be an Angus breed. I believe it's a cow. Yes, I believe it's supposed to be based on the Aberdeen Angus cow. It's quite a very weird cow design. There's no mouth detailing though. But yet again, it looks pretty realistic by the looks of it though, I suppose. And it's not a bad looking design though. You know, I know it's a little bit, I'll just say it, leucistic looking though, because I can tell it's a little bit whitish as well. But yet again, it is supposed to be based on the, why is my mouth gone a bit weird though today? But it is supposed to be based on the Aberdeen Angus cow, which is like the most popular breed of beef cow, I suppose, or more appropriately cattle. Okay, so it looks quite good. And we've also got a goat as well. With that cow moved out. Bit of a pun, eh? And well, it's a very nice goatee because it's a goat. And yeah, got horns as well. Got a very weird Lego style face. Got a very weird tail there, and I've got some hoof action. Oh, I just did a very... In fact, I actually did the most silent burp ever in this video, eh? And luckily enough, I didn't even, you know, just burp as loud as I initially thought. But yet again, well, totes my goats, again. I have a funny feeling goats would literally eat anything, like, you know, paper and cardboard and anything else, really. Which is sounding absurd, but that's how goats work. And we've also got 5 rabbits. We've got one that looks like Angel Bunny, which is of course Ffluttershy's pet. Bunny rabbit though. And of course it's literally based on My Little Pony Friendship's Magic, which is like the 2010 to 2019 generation. And there's another bunny rabbit there. Which looks a bit, well, I wouldn't say bland though, but yet again it looks quite, well, not as, you know, that attractive compared to Angel Bunny, but it looks quite cute though, still. It is cute, so I don't want to, you know, make any qualms of putting up in this video there. There's a much more orangey, brownish looking bunny there, which looks quite nice. Then we've also got a brown looking bunny looking like a, well, it does look a bit milky, sort of chocolatey, brownish looking bunny though. Wouldn't suggest eating that one because it's not yet Easter. In fact, we've already just passed around 4 months already though, eh? Away from Easter. And we've also got a grey bunny rabbit. Is it black? I can't tell which is which. I think this one here is black, I think. But I think this one's grey. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yet again it looks totally nice. And we've also got a cat. I believe it's like a Persian cat. I wonder why it's trying to rip off something from, like, you know, the Aristocats. Meow! You know what? I have to say, maybe it's a nice way to pretty much give it to your kids. I don't know about you, but I just feel like if I... Oh my goodness, if I say the word animal cruelty, I'm gonna get flagged. Maybe I don't. If I'm not lucky or not, though. Please tell me. But yet again, anyways, coming into the positive side of this toy, he or she looks beautiful. With those blue eyes there, looking quite cute, okay, and pretty aesthetic looking pink nose in the front, looking like Angel Bunny as well. If I grab Angel Bunny here, it looks pretty similar as well. Well, sort of there, more appropriate indeed. Apart from the fact that the cat has got like a big blue bow, and the eyes as well, looking very, very nice. And we've also got a duck that just looks very similar to the other playset that I made a while ago with the picnic. Remember I did the picnic video with Ffluttershy, only just Ffluttershy, and we've also got the tortoise, which I believe, I'm pretty sure this should be Bonnie Dash's pet, because I believe in the second season, I think there was an episode called May the Best Pet Win in My Little Pony Friendship's Magic. This was also Rainbow Dash's pet, and if I grab Bonnie Dash there, I definitely see the connection between the two. Fancy that. But anyways, let's pretty much move on to well, another product I have to say, it's quite amazing. And strangely enough, yeah, got a funny feeling I was going to be doing it on Wednesday, but the original video failed overall. I can't find the original video now because it's deleted now. But nevertheless, hopefully this video will be a massive improvement if that tortoise didn't fall down to the ground though, obviously, and it did. Well, I can tell you what, if I was a tortoise or a turtle, I'll be pretty much claustrophobic, because I'll be confined to various places that I felt like, well, it almost feels like it's not my home. And the frickin' duck has dropped down to the ground as well, crikeys. That's a very sloppy start. But yet again, it looks quite nice, I have to say, eh? It's quite a nice looking packaging though, it's not really that bland though. But anyways, let's move on to our next flipped up product. And speaking of turtles and tortoises, I thought I was going to say the word turtle in a very sloppy way though. Yes, speaking of turtles and tortoises, we've got the Asian water lizard swimming and deadly fishing feeding frenzy 12 pack. Yes, I can tell you what, these Asian water monitors look well, a lot more vicious than what we had before. £15 is the price, of course, as I might have said before, eh? Maybe you have to look back in the video because I can be quite forgetful sometimes, and I feel like if I do everything, if I do more than one entity, I feel like I'll be exhausted by the end of the day. It looks like that packaging nearly slapped me on the head, you know, for my utter clumsiness. But anyways, there you go. Wow, look at those lizards. They look pretty amazing. And you know, when they're swimming, there's actually something very peculiar. They actually use their powerful long tail, which propels them and doubles them up as a rudder, which looks very, very nice, and that's very great for swimmers. Yes, it contains 6 swimming pose lizards, some swimming lizards obviously though, which are based on the Asian water monitor, and then we'll have chompy jaw actions, with a trio of basset catfish, like I've seen so many times, and funnily enough, we've got the freaking same basset catfish in the same position, but it looks like we're getting some very different expressions there, especially this one here on the left, top left corner, well, not really approaching towards the corner, but in between the letter B and the T. Get a bit of a BT reference, eh? And we've got some turtles here as well. There's 3 of them, well, 2 of them are red-eared slider turtles, which I presume they're fill ones. And I believe the red-eared slider turtles are basically the ones that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are pretty much based on, I think. And we've also got the Malayan snail-eating turtle, which I believe is a native species of turtle in Southeast Asia. They've got a funny feeling. I have to say, it makes it nice and loud with that Tomy Plarail EH500 train, but I can't really concentrate that well because I have to speak up because of the raucousness of the train, which is pretty much right on the background. And I think it makes it even more difficult and a lot more, well, I would just say it, a lot more stressful than what I have with before. But nevertheless, I could say otherwise because sometimes it's not really that stressful whenever I play with that train. But let's take a look at the water monitor lizards, which are pretty much Asian water monitor lizards. They do have this sort of, you know, crocodilian-like pose in the way they've been posed like that. It also looks like a very weird prehistoric dinosaur-looking thing, like, you know, a mosasaurus. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, look at that. Whoa. Maybe a plesiosaurus or a plesiosaurus, I don't know. Could be the Loch Ness Monster, but yet again they're based on lizards. And because of the fact that they are lizards and not saltwater crocodiles, even though they look more crocodilian to me than a lizard, they've actually got those tongues like that. See that greyish, darkish greyish looking tongue? That's what they're meant to be. Oh yeah, I love that chompy jaw action on that toy. And there's the long tail here. In fact, I made 6 of them, and obviously the blackish colour variation, I've just dropped one of the lizards, which is not very good, eh? But yet again, it looks quite nice, eh? Once again, it's got those good chompy jaw actions, eh? I have to say that the hue and the value of black is pretty much dependable, though. And yeah, it looks quite nice, these toys, eh? I got a funny feeling, I actually used to remember seeing them when I was about 8 years old in Malaysia. I used to come across these guys. I'm pretty sure I must have seen one of them running away, and it was scuttling. In fact, it was pretty much scuttling away. I believe it was during my journey to my grandparents' house, which I believe they were my mum's parents, of course. And I definitely say it was scuttling away amongst the urban traffic of Malaysia. And look at this. Yeah. Very, very cool stuff, I can tell you what, eh? Very cool stuff indeed. The legs, pretty much, well, quite interesting, I have to say. The legs, they don't look too bad, and not only that, the legs themselves are quite interesting, and not only that, these legs are, well, they're pretty much different in terms of their designs and whatnot there. Here's another one of those monitor lizards there. And oh my god, look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Now that is a monster. That looks quite good. Well, speaking of monsters, these guys are not as big as those Komodo dragons, eh? In fact, I might have made a model of one of the monitor lizards. I believe it could be like a goanna or a Komodo dragon, maybe a parente. I believe, which is like one of the biggest Australian lizards, I would say. And here's another one of those monitor lizards. Surely it looks like a very cool looking, prehistoric dinosaur looking thing. Once again, I've got the good tail design there. In fact, the tail design is actually a bit different. It looks a lot more, well, lightning bolt edge there. It looks like it's a bit more folded compared to this one here. This one's a bit more regular. Okay, sometimes the tail can be a bit more different in terms of its design and whatnot there. And I was trying to do this because I was having trouble to do the tail perfectly there. And there's its head here, which looks pretty nice. And I've got itchies on my head there, which doesn't sound very good to me, eh? But yes, let's take a look at what we've got. Let's take a look at the turtles next. We've got some red-eared slider turtles, as you can see with the red markings next to their heads and stuff. Yes, we've got green and yellow with brown. Beautiful stuff, and a couple of cute-looking eyes. And we've also got another turtle here, and looks like it's got brown with a green-looking tail. And some yellowish greenish looking designs. And I've got a funny feeling, wow, it looks pretty cool. Once again, we've got the red markings right next to the eye. Detailing, of course. And we've also got another turtle, which looks like this. Now, I believe it's a snail-eating turtle from Southeast Asia. Because obviously, whenever I think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the red-eared slider, it's more of a feral species of turtle. Because, although it's native to the United States of America, I've got a funny feeling these guys have been introduced to all over the world, especially in this country here, you know, the United Kingdom, I believe, though. And I'd definitely say that when these guys were pretty much introduced to Australia, they've caused loads and loads of havoc, and pretty much vandalized a lot of the native wildlife there. And that's not very good for a sign like that. But let's go back to this one here, okay? It's got some spotty shell details. It's got like a darkish, brownish, greyish, blackish sort of colour combination here. Nice yellow eyes here, and there's the tail at the back. Beautiful stuff. I can tell you what, beautiful stuff indeed. And let's take a look at the bastard catfish, because there'll be people saying, "Oh, but Ivan, you ain't showing the fish properly, blah, 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 blah." Okay, I should stop doing it though, because I think that would get people triggered. That looks very nice though. Nothing as bad compared to trigger fishies, which I believe are different species of fish. And yeah, they look very, very nice. I love the little green eyes with those barbel whisker thingies right next to their eyes and stuff. And beautiful reddish dorsal fins on the top. And their lovely caudal fins are black. Hooray! And it looks beautiful indeed. How about the other one here as well? Because obviously I need to show all the fishies, because I believe if I don't show them properly, well, the people are going to get cranky and angry about it though. Yet again, these guys look pretty amazing. Yet again, we're living in a very precarious world now. I don't need to go ahead and emphasise the detailings a lot though, because I think I've seen those fishies a lot of times. Well, obviously, I think that's about it in this video, right? And I've got to tell you what though, if you really enjoyed this, like I told you, please give this video a like, as I'm really packing the lizards and the turtles and the fish in this envelope though. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, which is also the most important thing to do, because, well, who knows, maybe I could try and make some more videos on YouTube. But there'll be other people saying, "Ah, but Ivan, you shouldn't be making videos there on your YouTube channel because, well, YouTube is a bit toxic." But you know what? Yes, YouTube is pretty much toxic these days, but I'll certainly do my best as long as I keep my channel running now. But maybe I might have the time to basically retire my YouTube channel, but who knows when I will. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video though, as always. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm really sorry for taking so long though. But anyways, good luck guys, and bye for now. Bye!